What's up, guys? I'm YOURBOYRECON. Welcome to my no damage walkthrough of No Time to Mourn. We're going to be looking at how to do the forward back deke, how to shoot and strategically use those exploding backpacks, and of course, what items you are going to want to get out of all the vending machines. Here we go. First, you're going to switch to your pistol, and you're just going to run through here, through the gun shop. There is a recording there if you want to grab it. There will be a Mr Raccoon right there on that shelf. Run at the door over here, and you're literally just going to use the forward back deke maneuver to get around these guys. You should be able to get by probably the first one with that, and the second one you probably just run around to the left. Sometimes you got to do it for both, but quite often I can get by the second without having to do it. And then once you're out here, you can basically run any pattern you really want to get through these guys. They're pretty simple. I find this to be the fastest. And then you're just going to run down here, and then in this part, there's going to be a guy wearing a pack that you can blow up. It's literally, this part is so easy. It's just there to show you the mechanic in this game. So you'll just shoot him in the back, blow everybody up, and then you'll run over here and you will head down. Now, once you get down here, you're going to come around the corner. Do not run into the hallway. You actually want to stop about 1/3 of the way in. Otherwise, the liquor is going to drop down and spawn in behind you. Shoot this guy in the legs. Sometimes it takes 2 shots, sometimes it takes 6 shots. It just so happens this time it took quite a few. Then you're going to start running. Now, run up along the side here and then spin around, and right away you're going to want to shoot that pack. Sometimes it'll knock you down, sometimes it'll knock you back. If it knocks you back, it does a little bit of damage. If it knocks you down, it does a little bit of damage. If it knocks you back, it does nothing. Shoot them all in the legs here. Shoot that first guy to the right there in the legs. He'll actually die right away. And then these other two you should be able to just knock into the legs as well. Shoot them down. And we're going to actually use that strategy pretty much the entire run here. We're just going to shoot people in the legs. Mr. Raccoon over here on the right. And then just continue on. Pull out your pistol. Shoot this guy. Usually a couple shots and this guy goes down. Grab the stuff out of his pack. You are going to want to put the shells together here. We are only going to be making shells for this game. There will be no pistol rounds whatsoever that we're going to make. So you're basically only going to be using the pistol in the spots that I'm going to show you. And you want to kind of keep it around to be able to shoot those packs sometimes, because they're better for aiming at the backpacks and the guys and shooting them. This part here, you're literally just going to run straight down. As long as you just kind of weave and don't touch any of them, you should be able to get right through them without any problem. Now, this guy and the last guy are both going to lunge at you, but as long as you keep moving, they can't get you. So just keep running, and you're going to head down to the stairs in here. Once you're down in here, you're going to find a vending machine. Now, you can take whatever you want. I do suggest taking the flash. I'm going to take a flash, a grenade, and a knife out of every one of the vending machines that I get, just so that I get kind of a second chance if somebody does end up grabbing me. This guy, you kind of bump into him to activate him, and then he'll bring that that pack with him down into here, so you can use him to kill the rest of the guys down here. Now, you will wake these guys up if you go too far, so if you just kind of back up over into the wheelbarrow right about here, none of these guys will get up, and it'll give you time just kind of wait for this guy to come down the stairs. Now, where I'm aiming right now is where you're going to want to kind of start shooting him. Hopefully he doesn't drop the pack too close to the stairs, but you want to drop it somewhat close to the stairs. You know, kind of when he gets to the bottom, start shooting at him. Hope he drops it kind of around there. It's not horrible. Sometimes I like it to be a little bit more to the left. And then just going to back up, activate all the zombies, run by them, and then just head up the stairs, turn around, and just kind of wait for them all to get close enough to that pack. Now, you do want to be far back, not just from the explosion, but there's going to be a burst of poison that goes into the air. You'll see it there, the purple. If any of that hits you, now's the time. You have a blue herb, and that's why you have it. So you can go ahead and use it if you needed it right there. Literally, just going to grab everything in this backpack here, make some more shells. And then we're going to run over to the elevator, and we're just going to hit it and head down. Now, in this next area, there's actually 2 ways that you can run, which we're going to talk about. So I've made my shells, head over to the elevator, activate it, and head down. Now, at this point, you should probably have I think I have around like 25 shells at this point, and you should have exactly the same, since we haven't really been using the shotgun too much. Alright, so you're going to head up here, you're going to grab the herb out of here if you want it. I don't need it at this point, so I'm just going to continue. Now, here's the spot where you actually get to decide whether you want to go right or left. Now we're going to do both runs, and if you want to get all the Mr. Raccoons, you're going to have to go both ways. So here first, we're going to go, I believe, to the right. So we're going to shoot him. We're actually going to come, you don't actually worry too much about him as long as he goes down. If you're going to the right, he doesn't actually have to die. But you do want to kill this guy, not hit him twice. Usually takes 2 shots. Get the backpack and grab the gun out of here. What am I trying to say? It is the spark shot. Grab the spark shot and then just turn around. Now at this point, if you want, since you've consolidated, it's up to you if you do want to go back and get that herb before you pick up the spark shot, and then you can obviously put the blue and the green together and then continue on. But I just decided to just grab the spark shot and move on. So just gonna run through this door if you're going to the right. Activate the lift, and you should, this guy is literally so dumb, you can just kind of like walk around a little bit behind, use the desk to keep him away from you, and then just head down the lift when it comes. Once you're down here, you're just going to keep running. You're going to run out here, you want to stop, pull out your handgun, shoot the poison zombie from a distance over here, you know, 1, 5 shots, whatever it takes. Just shoot him until he goes down. You can just shoot him in the chest. Once he goes down, immediately take out the spark shot and jump into the water. Just turn around and back up. Once you hear the G activate, just run forward, jump back up, spin around, shoot the G with the spark shot. Now you want to stay on him so that it executes him, and you're going to use it one more time, shoot him in the eye, and this will actually kill him. Now that the first G is dead, you can jump into the water. And you're going to head up here and activate the second G that is just up here on the bend. He's going to jump out. You're going to shoot him. Now, it just so happens I don't know what kind of happened there. Something wrong with the, I don't know if I didn't stick him properly or what. But I get the chance, this is why you actually grab the flashes and why you grab, I think in this case we don't have the flash, but you grab the flash, okay, so that you guys can get away from this G. Now, once you throw that in there, you have to run to the right of him. Don't go left, he will swat you. And you do need to be quick, he will be able to get you. Just go to the right. I use this little ledge here once it's the third G, and then I just hear him. As soon as I see him go down into the water, I just run out and go around him to the right as well. This seems to work almost every time. You're going to have a little bit of trouble replicating that, maybe, but, you know, you get the idea. That's basically the way it should work. It's a little bit give and take. Little Mr. Raccoon back there. Make sure you shoot that guy. Stun him. You do want to shoot those guys in the bulbs. That's how you stun them. There's little bulbs all over their body, and then don't forget about that Mr. Raccoon that was right behind there I showed you. Climb up the ladder up here. Now don't go through this door. You're actually going to want to just kind of aim through this door, and you can kind of get a few headshots on these guys from far away and try and kind of shoot them. Now it's up to you. This is kind of an area that is different every single time that I play it, like this little part here. Now you can open this door and the zombies can't come out. But there have been times where I've opened the door and there is actually a tree monster in here, and he will grab you, or plant monster, sorry, and he will grab you. And it sucks. So you got to be careful. You just kind of want to make sure that the plant monster isn't really at the door. You want to make sure it's just zombies, and you can open it up and they can't come out. Now in this case, I kind of back away. If you do end up with him at the door, just kind of back off, let the door close, and then just wait for your opportunity. And you're just kind of waiting, shooting these guys. Now see, he can't come out. He can't get me. Just gonna shoot him, put some bolts into him. None of them really go down this round that well for me. I've had times where I've been able to just leave that door open and shoot them all. And they all go down and I have no problem. Then I just kind of like run in, shoot the plant monster, and then go. Now, you're just kind of waiting for your opening. You know what I mean? So just kind of keep opening the door, taking a look, feeling it out, seeing where these guys are. Now, obviously, this guy's on the ground right here. And I've got to be aware of him. Otherwise, he's going to grab me in the legs as soon as I go for a run. And they're all going to get me. So at this point, I think I might have a pretty close opportunity if I shoot a couple more shotgun shells in. I'm going to reload just in case something goes wrong. Open it up. Oh, no, I didn't actually go for the shot here. Sorry, it's coming though. I did back off there, you did see, because I don't want him to grab me. Don't forget, he can grab you if you open it up. Waiting for my opportunity. You know, they're there, but they're behind the door. I think, you know, I'm just going to go for the run. I'm going to run for it because they were both behind the door. So that little area right there is going to be kind of different every time. Just be smart about it. Use the door to your advantage, and don't let that plant monster grab you. Alright, so we're going to show you the left way, if you choose to go left, which is definitely the safer route. Now, the other way was the faster route. This is definitely the safer route. Now, when you shoot this guy, you have to make sure he's dead. if you're going this way, or you want to make sure he's dead. So make sure you pop his head right off, because otherwise he's going to kind of crawl around, maybe get up and grab you while you're shooting and killing these other zombies right here. Grab the spark shot and just kill 3 zombies right here right away, and then we're literally just going to discard the spark shot whenever we feel like it. Usually I discard it right away. I think in this instance I didn't. I think I held on to it a little bit. So just shoot these guys, use it 3 times, and then you could probably discard it right now if you really wanted to. I don't, but then you're just going to run forward. You don't have to actually kill these zombies, you just need to immobilize them. So shoot them low, make them drop, get over here, make sure you shoot this guy definitely low or his poison will release. And he drops the backpack, grab the stuff, make sure you're kind of to the right of the backpack as much as you can, because the last thing you want to do is, as soon as you're finished looting, him grab you. Now that you're done, you can just jump down here into the actual sewer, and you're just going to run down. Now make sure you stay to the right while you're down here, otherwise you will activate the G and the zombie, and you do not want to do that. So you'll see, once I get a little bit further down here, I'm actually going to start hugging the right side of the sewer right here. Hugging it hard and then going around the bend. And then you're going to come down here, and this is where you are going to grab, I believe the grenade is here. So I'm going to grab the grenade. I'm getting rid of the spark shot there. I've realized I still had it. And here you want to grab the grenade. So this will help you getting past if anything grabs you, like a G or anything like that that's coming up. So right here, you're just going to stop. You want to back up, wait till you hear the G, and then run forward. And then when you get to the pipes to the right here, spin around, shoot the zombie, and run to the right of the G. Now this works every time. I've never had an issue with that area there, as long as you just do it the way I did right now. Down there, another Mr. Raccoon. Not going to show you because the G is chasing me right now. Just going to hop up, and I'm going to run down the stairs here. Now you can switch to your pistol. You're going to want to utilize your pistol here because upcoming there is a guy with a pack, and I'll show you how we're going to utilize him in this area. Now right here you can of course grab the knife if you have room for it. Just be careful because there's a guy with a backpack here, and you are going to want to get the items out of his backpack, the shells, and put them together. So here I'm just going to start shooting them in the legs. I just want to try and slow them down and wait for the guy with the explosive pack to kind of show up. Now these guys in this round actually get a little bit closer than I like, so I swapped to the shotgun and I actually started taking their legs out just to make sure they don't get me. And here comes the guy with the pack. Now he's pretty far back. Usually I can get those zombies to stay pretty far back in that corner, but I wasn't really able that time. So one of them kind of survived here a little bit, as you can see, but that's okay. Just one shot to the head and he's dead. So trying to utilize that pack as much as you can to try and take as many of these guys down as you can. And then make sure that in this instance, you want to make sure that you grab the proper items out of the backpack. Don't sell yourself short. You won't be able to actually make the shells that you want to make out of this backpack. So here you're just going to put your shells together, and then you're going to run forward. Now this next little plant monster here, you want to make sure that he kind of follows you out. You don't want to actually drop him right where he is right now. You want to lure him out onto this mezzanine and just kind of get him to be about right where we are now, and that's where you're going to drop him. Otherwise he will catch up to you on the next part, and you don't want that. So I'm just going to draw him over here, give it a few seconds. I have a few more shots on my handgun. Not to say that you will, you might have to use a shotgun, and I'm just going to run by him. Now you want to swap your shotgun definitely over here. Make sure you are loaded with 4 shells in it. You're going to try and do at least 3 headshots. You're going to do 1, 2, and you're going to try and go for a 3rd headshot there. I missed it, that's fine. I had to force back up and reload, and let this guy close to you on the stairs, and then you shoot him, and usually he'll just fall down the stairs. He didn't there, but usually I can get him to fall right down the stairs and get out of the way. Now you do want to be kind of quick, or those other guys will get up and they'll try and grab you. Here, make sure you don't shoot the poison guy, shoot that guy in the head, and usually he falls, and then shoot the other one in the legs. You can try shooting them both in the legs. I usually can get through this part with just 2 shots, 1 to the head on the regular zombie, and 1 to the knees on the poison zombie. But for some reason it took me 4 shells that time, but you should be able to do it in 2. I've done it in 2 many times. Here, you're going to shoot this guy in the legs, take him down, make sure you go to the right side of the pack, avoid wherever he falls, so that when you're done looting, he does not grab you. Of course, you can grab the health here, it's a full heal, and then some shells. So at this point, you should have pretty close to what I have for inventory. You want to probably end up with around 20 shells, even after this little part right here. So up here, you're just going to run up, and you're going to do all leg shots. You can do different strategies if you want, but I'm just going to go for all leg shots, try to get them all down, and then run by. It's exactly how I try and do it every single time. Sometimes it differs, it gets tough, but just don't let them grab you. Alright, so that was the left side. Now we're just going to go for the finish, and once you get on the corner here, you're just going to want to shoot him in the bulb, stun him, run by. You do definitely want to have around 20. It's going to be really hard to beat this last part if you don't have around 20 shells for your shotgun. Now this part here, usually I shoot these guys both in the legs and just run and avoid the guy that's on the far left. For whatever reason, I wasn't able to do it that time, so I'm going to show you here. Alright, so here's how normally I do this. Shoot that first guy in the leg, second guy, usually shoot him somewhere low, and just keep running. And that's literally how I do it 90% of the time. But anyways, here we go. For whatever reason, I ended up doing it that way. I got lucky I had the grenade. That's why we have them anyways. That's why we grabbed the knife, the grenade, and the flash out of the vending machines. Now for the last part here, of course we just ran by that G. Literally, he's useless. Just literally go through the door and turn right and run past that G that we just ran past. He does nothing. And then you're just going to hang out over here. Do not go around the corner, because if you go around the corner, you'll actually activate not just all the zombies, but a plant monster will come around too. You do not want him to be involved while you are trying to finish this part here. So you're just going to let them come around the corner, take them out with headshots. It's fine. Just make sure you keep your distance and don't get poisoned. And if they get too close, of course, you can go for some leg shots and just drop them and then shoot them in the face as well. There's quite a few of them. Like I said, you can see here I'm down to 6 shots already. 5. I know I'm getting low, but that's okay. I've actually created a big pile of bodies here, and I know that that's pretty much the last one's going to go on the corner. 2 guys left. One is the plant monster. You're just going to shoot him right there and run by him. Last guy, we know what we're doing. Shoot him in the legs and run him by him as well. So I hope this helped you guys out. If it did, make sure that you hit that like button for me. Help push this video to the top. Also, I'm going to be doing lots of videos just like this and lots of other Resident Evil stuff on my channel. Don't forget to come over, check it out, and hit subscribe. For now, I'm your boy Recon, and I'm out. Peace.